Hi, students and parents, it's Mrs. Carroll. I am either your math teacher, your senior project teacher, or your advisor here with iSucceed. I do wear many different hats. Today I wanted to just take you quickly through the gradebook because we have a new gradebook and I want to make sure that you know how to check where you're supposed to be at, and if you're a parent, you know how to check where your student is supposed to be at. So the first thing that you're going to see when you log into the iSucceed system, or the parent-student portal as this is called, is this dashboard. And you can switch which class you want to look at the dashboard for by simply clicking on that particular class. Okay. And we're going to just look at my classes. Within the dashboard, you'll see some notifications, like if I've responded to a discussion. You'll see areas of focus where you might want to try an assignment again, or things that you might need to catch up on. You'll also see the course announcements. So this is something that you can scroll through. I do like to point out that I do have a help request form in the announcements that you can fill out directly from the announcements. So keep that in mind. And then, so there's a lot of information just on the dashboard. That's exactly what it is. It's a dashboard to give you kind of a quick glance at what's going on in the course. But if you want to dive deeper, which I highly recommend that you do, instead of launching the course, you're going to go look at the gradebook. And the gradebook is new, and it's pretty cool. We can go through this little tour here. The first box that you see is your grade right now. So it is the weighted average of all submitted assignments, including assignments that you've not turned in yet. So anything that hasn't been turned in yet would be counted as a 0, okay? It does not include assignments that are going to be due between now and the end of the quarter. Okay. The next thing is pretty clear, the number of days remaining in the quarter. This next bar is where you are in the course. So if this whole bar is our course, okay, this particular student, you can see it's pretty cool. If you hover over this progress bar, it says that this student has turned in 13 assignments, 12 have been graded, and 1 assignment is waiting to be graded. Okay, so this student looks like they're maybe a 1/6 of the way through the course, and probably through about Unit 1, and has this much remaining. So let's see, it's hard to tell. It says the first couple things that are due, so definitely hover over those. Over on the right-hand side, a quick summary of your activity during the week. Sunday through Saturday appears here, and so you can check how many times you've logged in, how many lessons you've completed, how many assignments you've completed. It's a really good way to gauge, what you're doing and your expectations. This is also really cool because now that iSucceed is operating under a pretty strict attendance policy. Most students need to do 10 lessons per week. Some need to do a few more, some need to do a few less in order to not be counted as absent based on their number of courses. You can see right here how many lessons you've completed in my class. You could go over to Miss Hunter's class and see how many you've completed in hers. And so you would know, if you added those up, that throughout the course of the week you did enough lessons to get to that 8 or 10 or 13 lessons that are required of you, which is really cool. Okay, you can also click on this and go through that tutorial again. Down here is the actual list of all the assignments. So I like to consider this a pace chart. So you can see exactly when every assignment is due, the estimated due date, okay? You can see when you've submitted it, the grade you received, and the number of attempts you have remaining. So if there's nothing there, like for workbooks, you have an unlimited number of attempts. This student, for example, has taken 2 attempts out of 3, or actually this is attempts, yes, this student has done 2 attempts out of 3, and so this student has 1 more attempt to try, okay? So the little blue dot over here means it's been submitted and it's waiting for me to grade it. And anything with an exclamation point, you can see that is past due. So those 5 assignments right there are being counted as zeros in the gradebook, and most likely the student's grade will go up dramatically once they get all of those 5 assignments turned in. So again, these due dates over on the left are really important. We do accept late work, but if you want to stay on target pace-wise and get through the end of the quarter, this will really help you. So let's see. This the final grade often confuses people. The final grade is where anything that has not yet been submitted is counted as a 0. So as the quarter reaches an end, the final grade and the progress grade will merge and they'll become the same at the very end of the course. The final grade will continue to go up throughout the course of the quarter. It'll only go up. The progress grade can go up and down based on what assignments are due and the grades that you receive on those. So that is kind of a quick tour of the new gradebook and the dashboard, and I really invite both students and parents to spend a little bit of time here on a very regular basis so that you and your students know exactly where you're supposed to be, or you and your parents know exactly where you're supposed to be. It's just really one of the things that we struggle with at iSucceed is students staying on pace and knowing exactly where they need to be and staying motivated. So we're hoping that this new gradebook helps out with that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know, and I'd be happy to help you out. Thank you.